Hi, I'm Ryan Abbott and welcome to this course. I've put together 3 really simple practices that will help to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, prepare you for the chaos of the cold as well as the complexities of life. As I have had my own personal experiences with anxiety and stress, I sought to find a way that I could regulate my own nervous system to cope with these challenges that life was bringing me. The best way that I found was through my breath. And from this, I've designed some very simple practices that you can use to regulate your own nervous system and find a greater sense of peace and calm. All you need to do is find a seat, get ready, and we'll breathe. Welcome to the practices. The following 3 exercises are going to help you to prepare for the chaos of the cold or the complexities of life. The first exercise is going to help you to get into the body. The second exercise is just some simple breath holds. And the third exercise is going to help us to further slow the breathing and allow us to anchor even deeper into the breath, ready for the cold in particular. So I'm going to start by just talking into how we can feel into the body and start to be more conscious about how we breathe and where we breathe into the body. Really easy way of doing that is to just a little bit of tapping. Just to tap the body, tap the belly, tap the ribs, tap the chest, tap the shoulders. And to just notice how that feels for the breathing muscles of the body, opening up and energizing the front of the body. And now we're going to just notice how we currently breathe without any exertion or any additional effort. We're just going to breathe in and out through the nose if it's available, and just notice where the breath comes into the body. Notice which parts of the body move as we breathe. So just breathe in and out through the nose. Beautiful. And just notice how that feels. Notice whether the belly rises, whether the chest rises. Just notice. And this is just a practice. We're just bringing the awareness to the breath. And now we're going to take the opportunity to separate the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And we're going to breathe belly, ribs, chest in a moment. But to begin with, we're going to just breathe belly. Just breathing into the belly. Put a hand on the belly, hand on the chest, and we're going to breathe just into the belly. So we're going to isolate the belly. Our hand on the chest doesn't want to move if we can help it. And we're going to start to inflate the belly and just notice how the belly inflates. And we're not pushing it out with our abdominal muscles. We're just allowing it to inflate, using our diaphragm to inflate the belly. Amazing. To check our ribs, we just make some little pistols with our fingers. Put them across our ribs, just across the sternum. And just breathe now with the ribs. And if we're able to do this, you should notice that the index fingers start to separate. As we inhale. And they get closer as we exhale. Beautiful. And now the chest. Hand on the belly again, hand on the chest. And we want to be trying to just breathe with our chest. Soft, gentle inflation of the chest. Inhale. Exhale. So with all of these breathing patterns, we just want soft, gentle inhales and exhales. We don't want to be putting any tension into the shoulders, into the back. With a greater sense of awareness of the breath, of how we breathe, we're going to move on to the second exercise. And this is many short breath holds. Nice and simple. We're going to hold the breath at the end of the exhale, and we're also going to hold the breath on the inhale, at the top of the inhale. I'm going to frame this with a pause of 4 seconds between breaths and holding of the breath at the top and the bottom of the inhale and the exhale. So it's in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. If this feels like a little bit too challenging for you, then it's fine to do 3, 3, 3, 3. In for 3, hold for 3, out for 3, hold for 3, and repeat. Equally, if this feels comfortable for you, you can extend the pause to 5 seconds. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5, hold for 5, repeat. I'm going to frame it in 4-second increments or counts of 4. So, nice and simple. Settle the breath again. In through the nose, out through the nose. And this is a great breathing exercise when we're sat in the car, when we're sat on the couch, when we just need to take a pause, when maybe something is going on around us, we need to take a pause, maybe you can feel a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress, and we can just take control of our breath by just simply practicing these small breath holds. So, here we go. Are you ready? In for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. In for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. And just continue with this pattern yourself. Just repeat this pattern. And just count in your own mind. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, in for 4, hold for 4, and continue. And this is ideal to start to breathe like this at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. It's a perfect way to relax us before we sleep, as well as get us nice and calm the nervous system at the beginning of the day, ready to start the day on a nice, conscious, grounded level. And finally, the final part to the jigsaw that can help us with a very, very simple exercise that can help us to get into cold water. And that is anchoring our breath with a straw breath. Really, really simple. And it just allows us to prolong the outward breath by pursing the lips on the outward breath. So we just take a nice, subtle, gentle breath, normal breath in through the nose and out through pursed lips. In through the nose, nice and gentle. Out through pursed lips. And just extending that outward breath with each breath. Soft and gentle inhale through the nose. and out through pursed lips. Beautiful. If it helps to count, we can breathe in for 4 and try to aim towards breathing out through pursed lips for a count of 8. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just continue to practice that as you steady your nervous system ready to move into the cold water. And continue to practice this as you lower yourself into the water. You may feel a gasp response, the sensation of the cold against your body. It's okay, just remind yourself of this anchoring breath. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just notice that outward breath, particularly when you're in the cold, it might feel shorter. And just bring your awareness into lengthening that outward breath. And the more that you lengthen that outward breath, the heart rate will slow, the nervous system will start to calm, and you should experience a greater sense of ease in the body and in the mind. I hope that you received everything that you needed from today's practices. Please feel free to join me and our community through the social networks for further tips and advice. Thanks again.